Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm George. Today we're going to talk a little bit about arpeggios. Now, full disclosure, I got to the arpeggio playing part of the program very, very late. It was just around Christmas. Someone I loved very much got me a book on arpeggios at my request. And it just happened to be a book that was in the middle of a series, so you kind of had to read his previous books. And it was also, he was teaching you how to really, really shred, the new metal or fusion style. Now I still take the arpeggio shapes that he pictured in there and I'm learning them my way. But very, very quickly and basically, an arpeggio is just a fancy way of saying we're playing the notes of the chord. So E minor, C, and D, for example. I just played that 4-chord pattern arpeggioed. Let's look at the C chord open for a moment. Now, the top two strings here, are the 3rd and the 2nd fret on the 4th and 5th string respectively, right? Now, let's look at a C bar chord, 5-string root. And I just played that arpeggio, right? Now, if I look at the power chord, right, these two notes, what if I incorporated this other note from the open C, So now, instead of playing the bar chord or the power chord like that, I'm going to play it with these two fingers. C major, right? D. E minor. So the difference with the minor is when you're taking these two, you got to slide that one back. Now, that's awkward for me to play. It's not impossible when you're just doing notes, but taking this note on the 5th fret, on the 4th string, and putting it up to the 5th fret, the 5th string, well now, on the 5th string and the 7th fret is my E note. Now that's a minor. That's the E power chord, right? E power chord, and I'm adding a pinky there on the 5th string. Also works with the upper string bar chords, right? So 3rd fret on the G, A minor is the same pattern as was the E minor. Root, note on the index, pinky, and then the string below the power chord, finish. There, and I just played all of the notes of the G major, E minor in that style of arpeggio. Why do I like that style of arpeggio? And it took me a little bit of getting used to, a couple weeks to get used to playing the bar chord, the power chord with those two fingers instead, and then adding that finger. But it's really not difficult. Taking the C shape, and I'm going to play the full bar chord as the arpeggio. But I'm starting, rather than with that as my index finger is the root, I'm starting with the FU finger as the root. And then that is 5-string bar chord minor, right? 6-string bar chord, right? minor version. Okay, so, and again, I'm not the best at it. I'm still learning this stuff. I'm learning the shapes, but I'm incorporating them into some of my songs. I'll give you a quick example. I do a little thing here with E minor, D, then C. Then your baby bar chords, back to your E minor on the 7th, right? Was that C on the 8th? D on the 10th. Oh, I go back one. So that was just the bottom of all bar chords. I found the pattern, the chord progression I wanted to play, and then I just arpeggioed it. Another example for me, something I wrote not too long ago. And so I found some cool riffs. And my riffs are all in a chord. So I'm literally taking a power chord, like a D here. You know, I'm adding a note for color. So that was all in D. Then I go, oh, sorry, I had it down a fret. It was actually C sharp minor. C sharp minor, and the variations of it. You add pinkies here and there for color. Then I took my A minor bar. No, it was a major chord. Then my B. Then back to the C sharp minor. Of course, we're in the key of E. Gives me a B, an A, E. So that is how I am writing songs and incorporating the arpeggios in the middle of it. As I said, I don't pretend to be an expert on this yet. Buy a book. There are some better videos than this one online. But I want to encourage you and tell you, they're not very hard. For me, remembering like the different shapes of the bar chord, playing the note, it took a couple weeks to figure out. I still do the odd screw up, and of course, when I play songs and add my pinky, you know, like. I incorporate that stuff into my bar chord, in my arpeggios too. Actually, I'll show you one more thing while we've got it. One of the things I like doing is baby bar chord, especially the minor. So the A minor, you bar the bottom on the 5th fret, the bottom 3 strings, right? And then it's that one. It's just the small version of this 6th string, right? I'm gonna go off distortion. So I've got my bar chord, and I can do things like, and I'm basically taking my, because A minor is the relative minor of the C major scale. Well, I can play that whole scale on an E minor, or an A minor chord. So an F, G, A minor, A minor. And that's just 3 chords, F, G, A minor. And again, when I make my A minor, I know my C major scale. And I can have fun in that shape. And it's another way of doing arpeggios. It's just a little bit more complex chord structure. And that stuff I've been doing for years. I didn't even know it was arpeggio, really. In any case, that is the quick lesson for today. I'm going to do another lesson on it as I get better. But point today is have fun. Learn, experiment with the different patterns. Look for other resources. This one takes time to get a little bit more advanced. And that's okay. You've got time. And then you'll be substituting arpeggios for chords, and it's going to sound really cool. Have a great day.